Hey guys, if you want to prevent your kidney from damaging, take care of it, because failure to do that will lead to serious consequences on your kidney. So in this video, we'll be talking about how to prevent your kidney from damaging. But before that, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your registered nurse Christy. This video will be talking about ways you can prevent your kidney from being damaged. Kidney is one of the vital organs in our body that does a very broad function, ranging from reabsorption, filtration, blood formation, to excretion, like plenty of them. I can't start naming them, but maybe one day I'll talk about that particular one in a different topic. But just know that your kidney is very important and you have to take care of it. Now back to ways for you to prevent your kidney from damaging. Number one, ensure to take enough water. Hydrate yourself. Don't wait until you feel thirsty before you drink water. And you know the kind of weather we have in this country can even collect the one you already have. So don't wait for you to get thirsty before you take water, because if you don't take enough of water, it will result to dehydration. Now, when you don't hydrate yourself very well, your kidney will not remove waste efficiently, which is one of the functions that it does, excretion purposes. It will not remove it, so you definitely have those toxins on your body, which will affect your kidney and predispose you to having acute kidney infection, and over time you might even have chronic disease. I forgot to say kidney stone, because the more the toxins are there, the kidney will not be able to function well, thereby leading to formation of stones. We call them calculus. So please try and hydrate yourself very well. That is one of the ways you can prevent kidney problem. Number two is good diet. When you eat foods that are high in salt, you go outside to eat plenty of food that are being cooked by vendors and you don't even know the spices that they used, or when you don't moderate the amount of protein you eat, those things can lead to excessive protein in your urine, which is a marker for kidney damage. That's number one. And secondly, it can predispose you to risk of having what we call kidney stones. Yes, because you don't know what they cook those food with. Those spices that are being made up of sodium and there's too much of salt in it, when you eat those food, it will form calculus in your kidney. It is called stone, and that's another way of predisposing your body to getting kidney problem. Another thing is that same increase in food that has salt can also lead you to high BP, high blood pressure, which is another predisposing factor that will lead you to kidney problem. So good diet is okay. Moderate the amount of protein you eat. Eat carbs, vegetables. Reduce the amount of salt that is in your food. Reduce intake of salt. That is another way of reducing kidney problems. Then number three is controlling your blood sugar. Uncontrolled blood sugar can damage the blood vessel of the kidney, especially for those people that have diabetes and you don't control your sugar level. It will damage the small blood vessel that is in the kidney, thereby affecting the function of the kidney, which is filtration. Remember I told you that one of the functions of the kidney is filtering, like filtering of toxins, which will move through our urine. So it will impair this function, and once it impairs it, you will have what we call neuropathy. Neuropathy is when the blood vessels in your kidney has been damaged, impairing the functions of the kidney. So it will lead to it, which is one of the leading causes of kidney disease. You see that diabetic neuropathy is one of the leading causes of kidney diseases. So please control your blood sugar. Even if you don't have it or you have it, please control your blood sugar. Limit the amount of sugar you take in a day. Number four is manage your blood pressure. Unmanaged blood pressure can damage the blood vessels in the kidney if it's not being managed or left untreated. It will lead to what we call hypertensive neuropathy, just like the high sugar level does. It will impair the functions of the kidney, and when it does that, your kidney will not be functioning, it won't be filtering very well. All these things will be stuck in your body. And also, if hypertension is left untreated for a very long time, it can still lead to the same condition, which I told you is one of the leading causes of what? Kidney problem. And over time, if you don't treat it, it will still lead to what? CKD, which is chronic kidney failure. Even the only thing that can save you in this time around is transplant. Number five of the preventive measures is reduce the intake of painkillers. Excessive use of these painkillers, including the NSAIDs, which is the non-steroid anti-inflammatory drugs. For example, ibuprofen, diclofenac, and even excessive use of paracetamol. All these things can cause damage to your kidney. And how do they do that? They will reduce the blood flow to that kidney. And when there is reduced blood flow to that kidney, the blood vessels will be damaged. And when the blood vessels are damaged, the kidney will not be functioning well, leading to what we call analgesic neuropathy, which most times is being presented as inflammation and eventually chronic kidney disease. Number 6, quit smoking and limit alcohol. Heavy smoking, what it does is to reduce the blood flow to your kidney. You see, heavy alcohol intake, what it will do is to increase your blood pressure and cause liver disease, which will overstress the kidney. Now, if you bring these two factors combined, it will significantly predispose you to risk of chronic kidney disease and eventually kidney failure. So that is what these two things does. So limit alcohol intake and reduce smoking. Stop it. That is the reason why it looks like it is guys that often has this kidney problem more than the girls. So please limit the intake of these two things. It will help. Number 7 in my plate is increase physical activity, that is exercising. Lack of physical exercises will contribute to you having obesity, high blood pressure, and every other cardiovascular diseases, which all of this contribute to the risk of you having kidney damage. You see, exercising will not only help you physically, it will also help you mentally. Physically, to help you to regulate your blood sugar and even manage your BP, which we know all these things combined can even affect your kidney function. And then mentally, to help you, it will help to release stress. Nobody is forcing you to do exercise, but do it for both the physical and the mental well-being of yourself. Now, number 8 is to avoid unnecessary intake of some medications and supplements. Medications such as antibiotics, supplements such as vitamin D, and some protein supplements. High intake of these things can damage the kidney. It can cause problems to the kidney, leading to what we call drug-induced nephrotoxicity. That is when your kidney is being affected that it can no longer do its function, and it's definitely caused by drug. That's why I said drug-induced. So before you take any drug, consult your doctors. Any any supplements, consult them so that you don't get to take them for a longer period of time or overuse them. Number 9 is to get regular kidney test function. This is a test you conduct to know how your kidney is doing, how it's functioning. If you are at risk of kidney problem, that's people who have hypertension, who have high blood sugar level, or family history of kidney problem, always get this thing. It can help you to monitor how your kidney is doing, because kidney problems, it appears silently, like it progresses silently to the extent that if you start witnessing any symptoms, that means a significant damage has already been done. You might not even have more intervention to give to your kidney. So that is why, if you know that you are at risk, please get to the hospital. Always monitor your kidney by doing this kidney test function, because it will help. And finally, to number 10, reduce the intake of caffeinated drinks like Coke, Fanta, even energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster, Black Bullet. Reduce the intake of those things, because it is not good for the kidney. Now let me tell you how it puts a strain on the kidney. When you take caffeinated drink, you tend to urinate much. Have you noticed that anytime you take caffeine, if you take Coke and every other thing, the next thing you start producing, the kidney will start working itself out by producing more urine so that you urinate it out. And that is a very big workload on the kidney. Now, when you take caffeine, ensure to take water alongside, so that when you are removing when the kidney is working itself out to produce urine for you, you are replenishing it to avoid you getting dehydrated. If you get dehydrated, the next line of action is the building of kidney stone. Calculus will form everywhere, because you are dehydrated, you are not taking enough water. So please, anytime you take caffeine, let the next line of action be an intake of water. Drink enough water so that you don't get dehydrated, because that is what caffeine will do due to excess urine output. Now, you have to take water to replenish the lost electrolytes that you have already removed from the urine. So now, this is all about how you can prevent your kidney from being damaged. Please heed to this instruction if you don't want your kidney to be damaged, because number 1, dialysis is very expensive. Very, very. You see, kidney transplant, where will you see someone that will donate kidneys for you for transplant? So prevention, they say, is better than cure. Try as much as you can to heed to this instruction that I've given. Go for regular checkup. It is very important. You can go even if you don't have any, even if you are not at risk, just go and check. Because this time around, kidney disease, they show for body, yes, quite alright, but it doesn't respect age. Small pikin, they get some. Elderly ones have it. Mid-age have it. Young, old adult, everybody has it. It doesn't look at age this time around. So please, listen to my advice. And most importantly, now, if this is your first time seeing my video, please like, follow, share, comment. I would really appreciate that. And most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate that. If you like what I'm doing and you need more of this, subscribe and turn on your notification bell to get my videos anytime it comes out. Bye.